Don't burn my hair, don't burn my hair. I like my hair. Oh no, you're sizzling. We're going back down to 370. Oh, it just makes me feel soft and warm and cozy and happy, and I just love it. That's a look, huh? Hello and welcome back. This video is unlike any of my other videos. I am not making anything today. Instead, I am going to be curling my hair. Now, I have never done a video like this. This is, I guess, more along the realms of get ready with me for bed. I have just gotten out of the shower. I've not brushed my hair. I have not put on my face cream or done anything to get ready for bed. So I thought that I would turn on the camera and get ready for bed. And I thought maybe we could chat for a bit. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I am starting with this detangling spray. I am simply going to spray it in my hair and then brush out my hair. Really simple. But I cannot do this sitting down. I simply just have far too much hair to try to spray and be able to get all of it. So I decided to turn on the camera because I really just need something really easy for this week's video. Today is Saturday. We start school in 2 days. I do homeschool my 3 kids, and this year is going to be much different than the last 5 years that I have been homeschooling. I now have a high schooler and 2 middle schoolers. Whilst planning for the last week and a half or 2 weeks, I have definitely come to find that it's going to be really, really difficult this year. I hope that you can hear me over my brushing. I'm realizing just now how loud and tangly my hair is. Tonight I am going to be putting foam curlers in my hair. They are very uncomfortable to sleep in, but boy, do I just love the curls that come from them. Is it worth it? I wake up with a headache every time. Who's to say? Detangling spray put in. I am now, no. I now have vitamin E oil. The label's peeling. It's still vitamin E oil. I'm using about a nickel size amount, and I'm just going to rub it into the ends of my hair and then brush it through again. Now, funny thing, I did attempt to film a video earlier today of curling my hair with a curling iron because my husband bought me a new one. Well, I just don't have the words for it, I guess. It didn't turn out. It did not turn out at all. So I kind of feel like there's absolutely no point in fully editing that entire video. Instead, let's do a little bit of clips, little snippets here in the video while I put the vitamin E oil in my hair. I got a new curling iron, but this one, oh my goodness, it's so big. It has 3 curling rods. So this is the one we are going to be trying today. It's blinking at me. What does that mean? Oh, it's heating up. Wow, that's quick. Wow. Oh my gosh, that happens so fast. This one takes like 10 minutes to heat up. This one's already hot. Wow. That's pretty stinking cool. All right. I would like it if it had one of these thingies, like the other 2 pieces have, so that you can put it down. I don't want to put it down. How can I do this? First we brush the hair. Oh, hello. Okay, there we are with the lighting. Ow, I touched the rod. Ow, I touched it again. Okay, I'm gonna put on the glove. That thing is stinking hot. I don't want to turn it up too hot and burn my hair. I'll turn it up to 370. Am I not leaving it long enough? I don't have to even leave it that long for that one. So maybe my other curler heats up pretty hot then. Try this again. Maybe with a smaller section this time. Please don't burn my hair. Don't burn my hair. Don't burn my hair. I like my hair. Oh no, you're sizzling. We're going back down to 370. Now I have been growing my hair out for about 6 years. 6 years ago, my hair was about as long as it is now. I bleached it because, I wanted to put some crazy colors in my hair. I was doing a galaxy, and I'll tell you, it did turn out pretty well. If I can find a picture, I'll put it on the screen. If not, now right after bleaching and dyeing my hair, oh no, it's sizzling again. Oh no, oh no. Please don't burn off. I don't know how long to leave it. The smoke is making me nervous. But right after I bleached and dyed my hair, I went swimming. It did not occur to me not to do that. So, leave down in the comments if you think you know what happened. My hair turned green. My hair not only turned green, but after swimming in the chlorine pool, and I kid you not, more than half of my hair started breaking and falling out. I went to brush it and it just in clumps. It broke apart. It was extremely upsetting, and what I had to do was cut all of my hair off up to my ear. Since then, I have done multiple hair masks. That is hot. Why aren't you curling? You're smoking. My hair can feel your heat. Why aren't you working? I don't want to go any higher. I'm gonna go back up to 410. So I have since spent the last 6 years taking very good care of my hair. Multiple hair masks. Oh, it's smoking. Okay. Why aren't you working? What am I doing wrong? Just curling my hair like I normally would curl my hair. Fine. Smaller. This really should not be difficult. Oh, I don't like the smoking. Oh, I don't like the smoking. I can't. Okay. I'm turning this off. I've tried multiple pieces of hair. As soon as I see the smoke, I am taking it off because I don't want to be in a place, again, where my hair dies off or gets burnt off. It's taken a lot to get to this length of hair point. I mean, it really, really has. And I realize that it's a little dry right now. It is summer. It is hot. It is humid. My hair gets dry. It's a little poofy. It's fine. Wonder, do you take a long time to cool down? Probably. Probably take a while to cool down too. The long story short, I am absolutely terrified to burn my hair off again. I realize this would be a different type of burning, but nonetheless, I like the length. I want it to get longer. I do not ever plan on ever cutting it ever again. So I'm going to go ahead and say, I don't feel like it works. Maybe it's because it's wide. It's so wide that maybe my hair just doesn't like it. It's like nothing. It's like straight. So why try? Which is why I go for the really thin one, because it works every time. All right, we're gonna switch now. I'm gonna go with the smaller of the thingies. All right, now we'll turn it. Press and hold to turn on. No, we're gonna say at 370. Now this one has the little thingy, so I can place it down. It stopped blinking. I guess when it stopped blinking, that means that it's at temperature. Let's try. Get a sliver of hair. Now I know it has this thing, but I don't like to use that thing. Oh, damn, that was hot. I can feel it against my scalp. Oh no, it's sizzling. Come on. Okay. It did something. I probably am not leaving it in long enough, but I'm so afraid. Okay, so we've got that as an option. I don't like the way that curls. Did I just pull it out? Well, that did nothing. Did I do that wrong? It's hot. Okay, I guess I did that wrong. Well, go from the bottom. Oh no. Oh, it's sizzling. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, good, good. I mean, I don't think this is gonna work out. I don't think I like this one. Now I wonder, is it only sizzling because it's new? Or steaming, or smoking, or I don't know what it's called. Okay, didn't get a good grip on that one. I don't think I like this. I've been sitting here for like 40 minutes to do almost nothing with my hair. only to realize that I don't think I like this. My hair is really hot. You see, there was no point in me trying to make that its own video. Sometimes things just don't work out, and that's okay. Bummer and a definite waste of time. And that curling iron really did a number on my hair, even on the lowest setting. I definitely feel like my hair's a little fried from using it. All right, vitamin E oil put in, brushed out. I am now moving on to this. Oh, come on, it's too bright. Are you serious? Do I hold it here? Here? This is the Story Twist and Set Curl Cream. All right, that's in. Brush that out. And the other side. I got my hair wrapped all around my fingers. All right, because of the length of my hair, I need to let this just sit for a minute and air dry a little bit before I start putting the curlers in, because otherwise my hair won't dry in the curlers. It's not that my hair is super thick, because it really isn't. There's just a lot of it. So now that I spouted uselessness, how are you doing? I do hope that everything is going well for you. Things are going well for me. And since this is unfortunately a one-sided conversation, let's talk about the things that are going well for me. A few weeks ago, I opened up an Etsy account where I started selling the patterns that I am digitizing. As of now, I believe there are 8 patterns on there. I have sold a few, and I am very excited and grateful for the people that bought my patterns. I do put a lot of time and effort into making them. What I am moving on to now is this L'Oreal Wrinkle. My ring light is so stinking bright. L'Oreal Wrinkle Cream. What if I put it closer to my face? Is that better if I zoom in? Does this help? Probably not. Sorry. Now, I use this wrinkle stuff because I scowl a lot. I got one of those faces, you know, I'm always looking angry. Just always got a scowl, especially when I'm concentrating. I look mean. I'm very angry looking. And because of the scowl, my forehead is wrinkled. Oh, that was a bit much. Oh, that was a lot. All right, I guess we're doing a full face wrinkle cream tonight. Was not my intention. Got extra, put it on my fingers because my fingers get wrinkly too. Because I use them so much. That's why, I'm assuming. I use too much. Now, we were just talking about the patterns. I was just talking about my patterns. I am currently planning quite a bit more projects. I realize that this video is going to be an easy video. Last week's video was Fantasy Core Aesthetic, and not only did it take, let me tell you how long it took. It took like 4 days of research and script writing. I did not use ChatGPT. I very well could have, and probably, I don't want to say should have, because I mean, the entire video was from me. I didn't use AI or help to make it other than the internet. But 4 days of research and script writing. It took about an hour and a half to 2 hours to film the video, and then it took, I kid you not, 7 days to edit the thing. So last week's video was a lot of work. I did cut it up into 2 videos, and I am currently working on taking all of those subgenres and making them their own little tiny little videos. Due to like the overall editing process, it has to stay in the horizontal, so I don't know if it's going to end up being a short because it's a 16:9, the frame changes. I'm going to be doing some work on that. But that's going to be like a here and there. It's going to come when it comes kind of thing. It's still pretty moist. Still need a few more minutes. What else can I talk about? I'm not a very chatty Cathy. I guess let's talk about the projects that I have planned in the next upcoming months. Spooky season is here. It is August. That means it is spooky season, regardless of the fact that it is 95 degrees outside. I will say though, it's been so incredibly hot, heat index of 115 to 120, and because it has been so incredibly hot, we've been getting a lot of thunderstorms and rain showers, which is very good for my garden because it is growing really good. I have a watermelon about yay big, and I cannot wait to harvest that thing. But it has also cooled things down. The last 3 days has been only about 82 with a breeze. Pretty nice for this time of year. I am so ready for winter. I'm so ready for winter. One day, I will live somewhere up north. I'm thinking West Virginia, the Appalachian Mountains, or Kentucky, somewhere where it snows. Not Virginia, I've lived there. It's too hot in the summer. I'm thinking perhaps going as far west as Illinois, but I'm unsure. It's really about finding the right house with the right amount of land. So that is a thing that I'm really hoping will happen within the next 5 years. We have been trying to move for quite some time, but unfortunately the economy is shit. There's no nice way to put that. It is. Foam rollers. This is what I'm using. I also have these as an option. These are more comfortable to sleep in. These have beautiful curls. They really produce really pretty curls, but because of the metal, the steel, the whatever's in the inside of this, and then it's got the hard edges to sleep on that. But also these edges, this is also hard, but yet it's softer than this. Different type of plastic, I suppose. This is what I'm going to be using today. Still got my hair wrapped around this one. Going to start with the front. Now I have been talking for a little while and I am unsure of what, I've already forgotten what I've talked about. I need to run some errands tomorrow. The curling iron from the clips that you saw, I don't like it. I really don't like it, so I'm going to be returning it tomorrow. I also need to go get the last little bit of school supplies, some calculators, rulers. I think we need like 1 or 2 notebooks, just little things really. Now I would love to go thrifting, but if you saw my last video, you will know that my Goodwill here is the worst. It's the worst. Like, it really is. They are selling, and not even secondhand items, because I love secondhand items. They are selling crappy, used, should be thrown away, everything's broken or stained or just like it should not be resold kind of items for retail prices. And no, I'm not doing that. No, I went in there. Oh, not that here. I want to say 2-3 weeks ago, the last time I left my house. And I was looking for lamps. The cheapest lamp that they had was $25 and the base was broken. I messed up what I was saying and I forgot where I was. But luckily, my husband went to our local auction. He knows the guys there. And he was able to find 2 floor lamps. I've never seen lamps like this. They're definitely antique. They're old. I don't even know if they would be considered antique. I think that they're just old. I think that they're like 90s, maybe 80s. We're like veering the vintage. Cannot believe that my childhood is considered vintage. But regardless, he found these really cool lamps. Well, they're going to be really cool when I'm done with them. They've got the 90s lampshade and glass tables. So an upcoming video is going to be of me redoing those. I am going to get some wire. I'm going to be making fairy wings. And the wire that I need to make the fairy wings is the same wire that I need to make a lampshade. So I'm going to get extra wire and make lampshades. Now the vibe that I am thinking for those is Victorian. I just love Victorian stuff. I love the aesthetic and the feel of Victorian. If I can't go for the Victorian theme or aesthetic, I'm definitely, we're going classy, old school, warmth, velvet lampshades. Probably black velvet. Match the rest of my house, which is black. It really is. The majority of my house, the upstairs, is black because I like it. And it makes me feel cozy. Along with the lampshades, it is spooky season. I have already said this. I am going to be decorating for Halloween. Now, normally, I am not the, look how long my hair is. Whoa. I am not the decorate my house for Halloween type. I mean, yes, we live in a subdivision, but we live on a dead end where nobody comes down unless they can't read the dead end sign at the top of the road. And then they just turn around in the driveway, which it's silly, but it's a pet peeve of mine. Anyway, I don't decorate the house just because, well, you know, I don't even have a reason. I decorate kind of the inside. Like, I get the vibes going on. I always decorate the fireplace. Never decorate the outside of my house. And this is the year where I'm thinking I may just do that. I'm thinking, what can I make instead of buy that is going to give those spooky vibes that I'm looking for? And then I'm thinking Sleepy Hollow, classic Tim Burton movie. Everybody knows of Sleepy Hollow, I believe. The Tree of Death. It would be so incredibly stinking cool if I can make the Tree of Death. I love that tree. For some children, mostly, that tree would, I can't even reach the top, bring nightmares. For me, it just makes me feel soft and warm and cozy and happy, and I just love it. Now, is that something that I think that I can make for the outside? Or maybe just like a little tiny tree for the inside? I don't know yet, but that is on my list. Maybe I'll do Sleepy Hollow fireplace. That would be pretty cool. Or like Haunted Mansion fireplace. Not Disney Haunted Mansion, or I guess if we're going to go Disney Haunted Mansion, we're going to do the original 2002 movie with Eddie Murphy, and I would definitely have to get some busts. Singing busts.
The key that I'm trying to find is in the mausoleum. The key is in the mausoleum.
You left your key in a mausoleum.
You left your key in the mausoleum. I love that. I just love that part. It's probably the best part of the whole movie is the singing heads. Now for costumes for this spooky season, I am wanting to do more than I did last year. Whenever Halloween rolls around, every day I dress up in some kind of different aesthetic or feeling for the spooky season. Last year, I did not document any of that. So I want to do that this year. What is the purpose, you may ask? Well, I guess there is none. That's why people post videos on the internet, isn't it? For absolutely no reason other than they got nothing better to do. Or that is the thing to do. Put shit on the internet. Now, if you have been around here long, you will know that I am not, how do I put this? I am modest. Let's use that word. I wear very modest clothing. I very rarely wear anything above the knees, and that includes shorts. I feel like I am just way past that point in my life. The Halloween costumes that I'm going to be doing this year are going to be modesty type costumes. I mean, I do spend the rest of the year making Victorian fashion and ball gowns. So, is Halloween going to be much different? Who's to say? Well, I guess I'm to say. I do have quite a bit on my list of things, like my project list. I don't know if that's right. Anyway, I have been working on coming up with costume ideas, and as of now, I have close to 50, I think. Obviously, I'm not going to get to making every single one of those this year, but it is being added to my list of things that I want to make. On my list, I do have a wide variety of ideas. Nope, I can't do that yet. Sorry, doing two things at once is really hard for me. Talking and concentrating. This is going to be one that's not going to dry. I did a really thin too. Dang. Okay. I already know that's not going to dry, which means I should go ahead and prepare to wake up a little bit early tomorrow to have to curl whatever pieces with a curling iron that are not going to set. What was I saying? Ideas. Yes, wide variety of ideas that I have been putting on my list. Off the top of my head, I have some ideas for like a bog witch. I want to, and I think it'd be really cool if I could create my own costume based on the designs of Tim Burton. Maybe not so much the designs, but like the world of Tim Burton. Come up with my own character. This one's not going to dry either. Sure isn't. It's funny, I know that it's not going to dry, but like, I'm going to keep rolling it anyway. I would like to do a gypsy costume. I have a black and white polka dotted dress that I would like to do the makeup for. Coraline's other mom. I'm sure that this is a costume that has been done quite a bit, which, you know, that's fine. I want to give my take on it, see what I can make of it. Now, one costume that is on my absolutely want to make list, not so much Halloween, but just to be able to make the dress, is Katrina Van Tassel's black and white striped dress in Sleepy Hollow, which I feel like for a lot of costumers or clothing makers or fashion people, I don't know if I would put myself in any of those categories, but I feel like that is probably a dress that a lot of people either have made or really want to make. I mean, yes, it is only in the last 30 seconds of the movie, but it is like iconic. Also, there's a cape that Katrina Van Tassel wears whenever she is riding into the West Forest. That doesn't feel right. Well, when she is riding after Ichabod Crane, because nobody else would go with him. That cape. I want to make that cape. Okay, moving to the back of the head now to where you cannot see. And also, what is Halloween without a vampire outfit? I have this lace black, I mean, it's a dress, but like it's legitimately lace, and I have had it for so many years, and I think I've only ever worn it once. I think that it would be a perfect like undershirt blouse dress thing for multiple centuries, maybe like 1400s, 1500s, 17, 18, 1900s, like an Edwardian vampire. I mean, Victorian vampire, that's so overdone. It's probably one of the most popular of vampires genre eras. There is also a cloak, another cloak, in Bram Stoker's Dracula that Mina wears. It is green. It is whenever she's up on the mountain, she is starting to change, and Van Helsing takes the coin and puts it against her forehead. That cape, I want to make that cape. Let's see, I have a lot more hair to go. What else is on my list? My 11, almost 12-year-old daughter wants for me to make her a scary Pennywise costume, but for a girl. I don't like clowns. I don't like clowns. She really wants that this year. That's the costume she wants to be. She wants to be Lady Pennywise this year. So I am going to make her Lady Pennywise. I don't like clowns. I feel like I need to say this again and again. I'm not afraid of them, okay? I just don't like them. I don't trust them. They're not trustworthy. No clown is trustworthy, okay? Especially not Pennywise. He drags children into sewers and eats them, okay? Other clowns, they paint smiles on their faces. Can they be trusted? You can't be trusted if you paint a smile that big on your face. No, you're up to no good. Straight up. I still have half a head of hair to curl and a half a battery life, and for whatever reason all my other batteries have crapped out. So I am going to go ahead and curl all of my hair. I couldn't do a full spin because I was like up against the sofa. There it is. It's attractive, isn't it? Well, continuing on what I was saying, I have a lot of ideas for this spooky season for costumes. Don't remember, because I've been doing this for quite some time, if I said that for the month of October, I want to challenge myself to where I do one costume or dress up as something every single day, whether it's an aesthetic or a costume or whatever. I want to dress up every single day in October. And I'm going to hold myself to this. I thought that there was something else after that, but there absolutely wasn't. I'm going to hold myself to it. I'm going to do it. This here is a bonnet that I made out of, it's a satin or silk feeling fabric, but it is legitimately and most definitely polyester. Now that's handsome. Grandma attire. Oh boy. I am gonna have to go into my bathroom where my hair dryer is and dry my hair at least once an hour for the rest of the night in order to get the curlers to dry properly. I'm gonna just say here, I'm like 85% sure at least 6 of the curlers, and they're gonna be the ones on the top of the head because that's where my hair is the longest. They're not gonna dry, so they're not gonna turn out. So I'm saying now, night before, 6 of the curlers are not gonna turn out. I'm going to have to curl them with the curling iron. But I'm not going to be using the new curling iron that my husband got me. I'm going to be returning that because I don't like it. I do not like what it did to my hair. I do not like that it didn't curl my hair. And tomorrow, where is it? Because I know that I'm going to have to use this. This is my tried and true curler. It is a 1/2 inch curler. It is a really short barrel, so I really want to find one that has like a 10-inch long barrel because of the length of my hair. I want to find a long one. That is a 1/2 inch, which is harder to find than you think it would be. I'll be using this and I'm not going to have any issues with curling my hair. Watch it. But I am now officially ready for bed. Tomorrow morning, we'll take out the curlers together. We'll pick out my outfit for the day, and I will get ready for my day of errand running. So I will see you in the morning, for you in about 2 seconds. It is the next day. It is steadily raining outside, which means I am not going anywhere because I do not drive in the rain. But regardless, I have these curlers in my hair and I need to take them out. Sleeping last night was extremely uncomfortable. I had quite a few of these too tight, and the plastic from the rollers was just digging into my head. Boop. How are those curlicues? Now yesterday I did a whole lot of yapping. But towards the end of me filming yesterday, right before bed, I said that I think that 6 of the curlers are not going to take because they're still going to be moist. There is some moisture in my hair, I can feel it. The curls are taking so far, which is really good. This one's moist at the top, but it took. Okay, the first one that did not fully take, it's still moist right here. Probably count that one also. We'll count that one. 3, or was it 4? Boing. We'll call this one 4.5. Wow. That's a look, huh? A decent amount of my hair is still pretty moist. If I brush it at this point, most of it's going to come undone. So I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, blow dry, and I'll be back. Okay, I have dried the hair, and I have quite a bit of hair that immediately went straight. Wow, it got really dark really fast, didn't it? So I have my wide tooth comb, and I'm simply going to mist the whole curl. Comb it out. Oh boy, get ready for a Shirley Temple look. It is really coming down. I have plugged in my trusty curler. Now, since it is pouring outside and I'm not going anywhere, is there a point to continue doing my hair? Partly no, partly yes, because it's already partly done. Okay, let that heat up for a minute. As suspected, the underside curled much better than the top of my hair. Seems like that's where all my length is right at the top, and that's all that didn't curl. It's one heck of a difference. Yeah, it looks like the whole top, all the way around. Now, if I were in a hurry and I were going somewhere, this would be the time where I would end up doing like a Edwardian or Victorian type hairstyle. Because it'd be very easy to put that in a bun right on the top, pin it in place, and then take all these curls and manipulate them. While my curler warms up, I figured that I would talk about what my next project is going to be. I'm going to spend this week and the weekend working on, I guess, the next costume. My first one was technically the fairy or pixie outfit. This next one is going to be my take on Morticia Addams. I don't know if I should call it the Morticia dress or like a bat dress, but what I am envisioning is black dress, long sleeves. Well, I guess it'd be more of a 3/4 sleeve, and then kind of like with my medieval blouses that I have, the long trailing lower sleeve, but it is going to be bat shaped, have the bat wing effect on both. And then in the true Morticia Addams style, tight fitting dress, and then around the knees it's going to fan out and have the jagged bat ends in a trailing dress. I don't know if I articulated that very well. That's what I'm thinking. I have yet to draw up my design. I will probably be doing that today, because not only do I have to draw up the design, I need to pattern the pieces, I need to digitize the pattern pieces, print them out, make sure that they work properly, and then make the thing, and then edit the video, and then post the video and post the pattern. I've got a long week ahead of me, along with, it's our first week of school. It starts tomorrow. But luckily, the first 2 to 3 weeks we do review. So we've had, obviously, summer vacation, where the only thing they've been doing every day is reading a book for 30 minutes, which is no big deal. So we are going to start with our math and spelling words and comprehension and just get back into this school schedule. There's a gnat flying around in here. I used the really tiny pink curlers on my front of my hair here, and these are too small. I don't actually like this, so I think I probably am going to end up doing an updo. But for now, I'm going to show you what my trusty curling iron does to my hair. Whereas yesterday, the curling iron did not do what I wanted it to do. And then I'll also be able to show you why I need an extra long barrel. It doesn't curl all of my hair at one time, which is unfortunate. Perfect curl. Rainy days make me sleepy. I think it is a very good day to go into the living room, curl up on the couch, and watch Young Frankenstein. It's a classic movie. I'm feeling like a classic movie on this rainy day. Make some popcorn, have some snacks. I can design an outfit and watch a movie at the same time. Multitasking. Now, since I was just talking about how Young Frankenstein is a really good movie for a rainy day, is a classic. I love old classic movies. I'm wondering, what are some of your favorite classic movies? And in which era does classic mean classic? I'm going to say pre-1980s, like 1979 and before. You know, TV shows count too. Yeah, they do. See, some of my favorites, Young Frankenstein being one, The Twilight Zone. I used to really love I Love Lucy, but I guess I got to an age where just Lucy got really annoying. I don't know when that happened, but I tried going back and rewatching it a couple months ago, and I was like, geez, this is really annoying. It's really the whining that's my issue with that. Still, classic. Gilligan's Island, that's another good one. My daughter loves the Brady Bunch. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, what year was that? Does that predate 1980s? I feel like yes. I feel like 1974, 1976 is when that one came out. The 1939 version of Nosferatu was okay. I mean, it was like one of the first super scary movies. You know, we're all desensitized now, so it's not scary at all. The new Nosferatu, though. Whoa. Dude is creepy looking. It's not that the movie is inherently scary, and I am a scaredy cat. I don't like to be scared. I don't like watching scary movies. But as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that they're not really so scary. Maybe it's because I know that it's not real, it's just a movie. Or I have just become desensitized. I don't know. The Addams Family, classic TV show made in 1964. I think it was 1964. Perfect television there, really good television. The casting was done well. It was shot well. It was just well done. You know, any movie with Gene Wilder in it. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I believe that was made in the 1970s. I am on the last 2 pieces of hair. Now I have spent quite some time recording. I have a feeling that this is going to end up being quite a few hours of video footage to get through, which is something I was trying to avoid for this week. And the amount of time that I have spent curling my hair, trying to figure out how to get my hair, how to stinking cooperate, I could have made something. Isn't that just the way? Okay, my hair is curled. It is very curly. Very, very, very curly. Now, I want to get this out of my face. You know what just occurred to me? I have one of those heat gloves now. Come on. Come on. All right. My hair is now very tightly curled. Throughout the day, it'll loosen, and probably a good amount of it will end up going straight. If I get tired of it, I'll put it in an updo, likely something like that. Really easy. Either clip it or pin it in place. Hair is much cuter when it's wild up on the head when it's curled. Don't you agree? This is a weird position for me, but here's the back. Now I do like having my hair curled. I do wish that it would cooperate more often. Look, it's already going straight. It does not take long. My hair does not want to cooperate. It just wants to be. Ain't that just the way? So far in this video, from what I can remember, we have discussed I have done a lot of rambling. More than anything, I have rambled my little butt off. I have talked about what I am doing, obviously. I have talked about what I am currently doing, what the next month is going to look like, and what the entire spooky season, what I have plans for. I do realize that a lot of it is pretty ambitious. There's no way that I'm going to be able to make one full costume every day for the month of October. So what I am doing is, now that it is August, I have between now and October 1st to make, I'm hoping for 10 to 15 costumes. Now this might be unrealistic, but I am going to try, starting today, with making patterns for my take on Morticia Addams dress, or a bat dress, or something. I don't know. Out of the costumes that I am going to be making, I want to make them in a way that they can be used for multiple things. Like the bat dress can be used for Morticia Addams, a vampire, a bat. There we go, 3 costumes in one. So that is what I need to wrap my head around, is the versatility of an outfit to become more than what it was originally designed for. But if it's designed for versatility, therefore it can be multiple things. I'm very tired. I didn't sleep well last night. What else did we do in this video? I tried out the new curling wand. Didn't like it. That was pretty much it. I just sat here on this sofa and yapped my little butt off. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I have a feeling it's going to be longer than I was expecting it to be. That happens sometimes, I guess. If you liked today's video, please hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Also, if you have any ideas for costumes that you would like to see me make or create or recreate based off something else, leave that down below as well. In the description, there will be a link for my Instagram, where I am going to be posting more often on there. I don't really do it. Frankly, I just don't like social media, but It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to start posting there more because, I mean, that is where all the pictures go. And now they do videos too. So if you're not already, consider subscribing. I post every Wednesday most of the time. I make things that tickle my fancy. Today I played with hair. Last week we discussed the decor aesthetic. And I suppose those things also tickle my fancy. Well, that is it for now. Last week I gave a sign off that I really like, so I'm going to try it again. See how this takes. Stay whimsical, stay wild, stay wonderful. I'll see you next week.